about relationship and intimacy. I saw this from Ukeria, of course, Ukeria rather, a veteran actress, Ukeria Anunobi.
Okay.
Where she came out and she was advising people and telling people, okay, today is Valentine's Day. I know a lot of people will be doing this intimacy, you know, you want to have sex and all of those things, but be careful. And while we're still on that, yesterday I was advising people that while you are doing that, remember that diapers now. it's very expensive, and I don't think that and I don't think that is why Valentine is out there for you people. It's to show love to people that you've hardly reached, or people you've never even reached out to. You show love that way. Anyways, I'm not going to do the talking. There's a video, so let's quickly watch the video. It's almost like a 2-minute video, so I will take my time. We're going to play the video beginning to the end, so we'll hear everything and we'll get our reactions, because obviously she said she's born again way back, and she has always coming out to advise the youth, the young ones, you know. So I will still want to get your reaction to what she said, if you agree or you do not disagree. Let's watch the video where veteran actress Ukeria Anunobi was advising the youth on relationship and intimacy. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Is the daughters of Zion for me. Like, you know, I just love her, you know, the way she stays and looks up with her glasses, not even looking at the camera, and she's just saying what she wants to say.
I'm putting her proverbs along.
I'm putting her proverbs in everything that she says, which is very interesting. But very quickly, let's react to this, because I have another person that is also a pastor that said something about this Valentine, and I want to take it today because of our time, but I have to take it today. But very quickly, let me ask you, what do you think about this video?
Well, the video is nice. It's counsel coming from somebody who has been in the world, who knows what happens there, and has been burnt maybe once or twice. So just trying to help other people not to go do the same thing, because wisdom actually is learning from other people's mistake. So, but be it as it may, some people like to experiment. Valentine is a time when you just want to go out and just do whatever I want to do, but it is not the essence of Valentine.
Right.
It's not. And like what she said, so many people, because of their desperation, I want to get married, and they feel the best way to do that is to have sex with the person. Like she said, if that were to be true, prostitutes, we don't have
all of them
today.
won't, because they'll be married.
But it's not that these guys just have this thing for appetite. Some is for game. It's for game, and they go all out, do whatever they will do to get the person. Because men do talk as well. They will tell you, have you done, I've done that. They will be telling you things. So what she said is apt. Valentine is not the time to go and mess yourself up. Because after a few minutes or few seconds of ecstasy and pleasure, you come back to your senses.
Of course.
And if the guy says, look, I think I'm having a change of mind, you can't do anything.
There's nothing you can do.
You can't do anything to him, because
you can't enforce yourself on another person.
Yeah, you consented. If you go anywhere, they say, well, you are adult, you agreed, didn't rape you. You went in, so what can we do? So it's just counseling and advice to the young generation that are coming up. That look, you don't let people mess you up. You keep yourself until the day you feel, look, I want to get married, and this is the husband I want to get married to. So because, you know, all these things, before Christianity came, let me just go there, before Christianity came into existence in this part of the world, I mean, traditionally, we don't have loose women those days.
Even the loose ones don't just come outside
because
completely.
It's not, you can't come
yes,
out.
and just see them.
Those days,
It's like a reproach if you are loose.
Because what I heard is that, look, if the man goes with you,
Too
and
much
doesn't
of
come out
learning
with an
is
handkerchief
contributing
that's in
to
it,
their problem.
that family might be extended, might drag them out of that community. So they held that thing very, very precious. So even those days, they don't do such. So why now?
I'm supposed to say something. I need to laugh this thing out. I'm supposed to say too much of learning is
too much of
how
learning.
will you say education is what is causing this issue? I don't understand. I mean, I don't believe education is what is making us even understand everybody's flaws and their whatever perfection they are trying to attain. But okay, now let me hear from you. What's your reaction to this from what he has said now? Not just the video. From what he has said, what's your reaction?
Okay. Praise God. We need to praise God always.
This is not a church. This is a live program.
We need to praise God at all times.
Oh yes, we know that. But this is a program that
you have actually spoken well.
Okay.
You have actually spoken well. It's an advice. I discover something, that the more you teach the youth on how to maintain relationship, build relationship, or work during when you are in relationship, the more they grow to the level of, I must experiment this. I want to do this to find out for myself. This is why you see even this Valentine stuff, a whole lot of them that has not gone into sex, we use this season to do it. Some youth believe, let's do it and fall and come out. But like the woman was saying in this video, that she's not talking, she used a proverb, that she's not talking because what is holding her will live. But she's talking so that the world will hear her voice, that she have advised. And this is exactly what we are all doing today. But the youth seems that they are not taking to that advice. This issue of sex before marriage, or even when it is not even leading you to anywhere, it is something that the woman is the one losing. She is at the losing side, no matter what that man gives to you at that particular time. One, the man is not even ready to marry you, but the moment he sleeps with you, you have lose your respect, your regard. Some ladies will come and be complaining, the way my boyfriend talked to me. I said, you gave yourself to him, so he has seen you finish. There's nothing again about you that is enticing him. So the major thing, you have sacrificed it without even sell it, no change. So what I'm saying on this point is this: our young ladies should be very, very mindful of whom they are. They should add value to themselves. They should add value to their families. Like he said, in those days, if you see a loose lady, the family will always be, they are castigated, they are shameful. But today, you see even some parents organizing male friends for their own daughter. Abomination. So many things are happening. So,
Apostle, is abomination for you. It's not abomination for them.
Okay. This is what we are saying. Too much of learning is causing so many things. In those days, I'm not saying education is not good. Education opens our eyes. Fine. It's good. But what is causing at this level we are? Look at the level of immorality. Look at the level of immorality. It is like we should be celebrating immorality.
Pastor, let me come in at this point, because that video, I said I must play that video. Now, the truth is, I understand where you're coming from, and like you said, this period that we are, they don't even understand. I don't even think they know what immorality is, because I think their norm is actually immorality. And that is why Galaxy Television has decided to create a program. The first program that comes up on the station live is Family and Values, which you're being engaged.
Yes, we are the founders.
We're trying to
founding partners.
We're trying to infuse this value system back. We're trying to make them understand that despite your culture, there is no culture that will admit all of these immoralities that is playing now. And if this immoralities continues, the next generation have
we find
nothing.
it so difficult.
There's no finding it difficult. There's nothing again. It's gone, because you don't even see anything. Everything is now the norm. The crazy becomes the norm, and the ones that are not crazy becomes the abnormal.
The abnormal.
Do you understand?
Yes,
exactly. So this is why most of the times we try to teach them. So even if a lot of people come out and say, when they are preaching, they'll say, oh, intimacy, sex before marriage is bad, don't do it. They will come out, they carry their speaker, on the market, on the streets. You can't get to these people with that message.
Yeah.
Because they are even looking at you.
What is this
Like,
one
what's this
saying?
one saying?
Is this still in this
You
world?
have to know how to get into these people.
Yes.
By the time you get close to them, you sometimes don't even need to talk. That's the truth. They don't even want to hear you
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
It's your lifestyle they will look at and see how you're blossoming, how good you are, how people, embrace
And
you.
how happy
You are
feeling
before
without...
you know, yeah, they will start following that pattern. So basically, I think that is what this thing is all about. So yes, that's why I like what Ukeria does. She doesn't push it to you. She will just say it in a very, playful way, but it's hitting.
It's hitting.
For those that wants to hear, it is hitting.